the truth, it does not always make it easier to understand. I mean, you think you learn the truth about me, and then you understand me, and then it is easier to forgive me for all of my lies. It's the truth. I don't even know what is the truth anymore after all of the lies I have told. My father, oh God, how do I explain how much I loved my father? My father believed human perfection was possible. I pray to God every night to ask for forgiveness for making a disappointment to my father. I pray to him that I be worthy of a man so great, so good. I was a grown woman. I was fully come of age. I was a married woman when I realized I hated my father more than words could tell it. It was winter of 1938, and my father had been working weeks on speech called the Poland-Jewish problem, and I ordinarily would sit and type his speeches, and you know, the words, their meanings. But there was one word that repeated that I had not heard before. My father had found a solution to the Poland-Jewish problem. Die Vernichtung. Extermination. I did not make plan to go to ghetto that day, but something made me go there. And I stood there in the ghetto for, I don't know how long. And I watched the people that my father had condemned to die the men, the women, the children, all Vernichtung, extermination. And then I remembered the speech. I ran home and I typed, and I made so many mistakes in my speed, in my rush. But I ran speech to university, gave to my father. He had no time to read it before going in front of all of these people. And he started reading, and he made all of these mistakes. And the whole time I could just see him getting so angry. And after he came up to me, and of course I was with my husband, and in front of my husband and all of his colleagues, he says to me, Sosha, you're intelligent. Your intelligence is pulp. Pulp. And of course I do not have the courage to say to him, but yes. But what of the Jews? What of the Jewish people? He does not trust me after that anyways. Neither does my husband. So, later in Warsaw, I find a lover who is very good to me. Yusuf. He lives with half-sister Wanda, and she is one of the leaders of resistance. And 2 weeks later, Gestapo kills them. They cut Yusuf's throat. They had so much courage. Oh God, they had so much courage. Not long after that, I am arrested, and my children and me are sent to Auschwitz. And when train arrives, Germans, they make selections. Who will live, who will die. And Jan, my little boy, my little boy goes to Kinderlag, and Eva, my little girl, is sent to crematorium too. Because of my perfect German and my secretarial skills and everything my father had taught me very well, I am made secretary to Rudolf Hess, Commandant Auschwitz-Birkenau. Before too long he must move, but he has grown a fondness for me, I suppose. And so I beg him, I get on my knees and I beg him, please, please save my son, please save my boy. And he agrees. He says yes, he'll save him, he'll save Jan. Oh, and that night, all I can think is I saved my son. I saved my son. And tomorrow I will see him, and I will say goodbye. And he will have been saved. Oh, that night I was so full of happiness. Hess did not keep his word. I never saw my son. I never learned what happened to him. So, you see, after that was when I didn't want to live no more. But then Nathan come, and he make me live for him.